Hi. Hi? Hi there. Hi!
Hi and welcome to the Base42 show. Today you can perfect your railgun aiming on Rule. AC/DC will continue with the second and final part on Tooled. And of course we have a trailer of the day, Eve, the second Genesis. Great graphics in this game. I just love these spaceships. But let's stop dreaming and move on to Rule. The railgun position is very important, so why don't we just take a closer look at it? And also learn how to perfect your rail shots.
There are a few spawn points from where you may obtain the railgun first. From the rarely happening railpad spawn, you should go up for sure. Your chances to get the weapon are good. From the shaft staircase, you actually have to decide between going down to the shaft or to the rail. It's a kind of a lottery. The next two spawn points are located on the other side. Bridge and YA staircase. As seen in the RL chapter, you should go for the RL before you try the railgun. But if both players of your team spawn here, one should jump over and pick the gun. If he manages the jump, he will get it. Now on to later in the game. The enemy holds the rail, you want it back. Sure, you could spam the ledge with your ammo because it's very open, but an experienced opponent will dodge your shots. You have two obvious possibilities to jump on the ledge, from the bridge or using the rail pad. If you try to go this way, be careful or expect to eat slugs. In most cases, you should prefer to come from the bridge. The RL and the plasma are nearby and suit an attack from the bridge pretty well. If you've grabbed the YA and have a good weapon ready, your chances to succeed aren't bad at all. Once you've got the rail back, you want to rail those RA players. Practice it with a friend on any server. If you've got the right point, you just have to fire when the opponent jumps. It's individual, because everyone has different reaction times.
Ah, Jesus Christ!
After the break, we'll be right back with Tooled.
Excellent idea.
By now you should have basic idiot's knowledge about the picture viewer. Today we go even deeper. AC/DC for the advanced idiot.
I'm all ears.
AC/DC is not only an image browser, like I said in the last part, no, it's also an image editor. Yes, just double click on an image you want to edit, like this one for example, and click on the edit button that appears here, and it's called photo editor. Well, it's a bit high to say it's a photo editor, but it can retouch your images really nicely and really easy as well. Well, if you don't really get a good view of the picture, just zoom in and now you can adjust it. For example, you can auto level. That's a good feature. Or you can filter, you can blur your image, you can sharpen your image, despeckle your image, or, and I think that's a nice feature for those vacation pictures you took, but where everybody's drunk and has big red eyes, you can remove these red eyes with red eye reduction. And of course there are effects you can put on the image, like colorizing. You just move the sliders to colorize your image, up here. Now you can see the colorizing here changes. Let's put it on a blue, like this one. I like this bluish style. And you can rotate the image in different directions, for example here. Or you can put a negative version of the image. That looks terrible, so I just go back to the normal image. Well, once you're done, you can just save the image as a new image, of course, because you don't want to overwrite the other image you had before. Let's say like second version .jpg, and you're all done. Just go back to the image browser, and here you have your second version image right here. Now you can sort these around the way you want, but there's also a second feature called the contact sheet feature. That's really nice. You just mark the images you want to put on your contact sheet, and here with this function you have a contact sheet of your images put nicely together on the contact sheet BMP. Just click OK, and the contact sheet appears in your folder. One of the last options or features I want to talk about is the email and HTML feature. If you like, for example, your contact sheet and you want to send it to a friend, just mark it and go on email. Now you can email this picture or this contact sheet to a friend. Really nice. Or if you want to put a whole image gallery on your website, just mark the images you want to put on the gallery and click on HTML. Now you can create an HTML page from your images. Really nice, and it's really easy to use, promise. And that's it for the Base42 show. Have a great weekend, see you on Monday.
That does it. I'm gonna...